Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy back again with a new video. Today we're going through my fantasy team list for the weekend, who I traded out, who I brought in, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's quickly get into it, eh? Bang. Oh, by the way, thank you so much. 70 subscribers just confirmed this morning. I appreciate all you guys jumping on the channel and helping me out here. Appreciate all the support. We're all in this together, guys. Thank you so much. Alright, so today, the two trades I did make to get into my squad, I had Eli Katoa, and I traded him out for Tuolangi from the Tigers. So I did that mainly because Eli Katoa is named this week, but I'm pretty sure he's not. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be playing. Like, it looked like he had a broken eye socket, and if you look on NRL.com, he is on the injury list for coming back in round 5 or round 6. So definitely not sure what's going on there, why we've named him. Maybe he does play through it, but I haven't been so convinced with him at the moment. Like, you know, without Johnson, he doesn't really perform to the standard I was hoping for. And I thought I'll just play him off with what I've got now and go with someone a little bit cheaper that has a little bit more rise. And I see that in Tuolangi. I think Tuolangi is a good player, and I think he's had a couple of weeks off either with suspension or injury. I feel like, you know, I can bring him in now and he'll do pretty much the same job as what Katoa has been the last couple of weeks. So this trade actually helped this next trade that I did. So I have Ethan Bullimore that I was raving to start the year, thinking he was going to get a decent amount of minutes to start the year with Schuster out. It did not play out that way. Scored pretty well in the first week, and then comes second week and third week, he really didn't perform to the standards that I was hoping for, and definitely lost his starting spot to Davey. So I traded him out for Nanai, because Nanai at the moment is pretty much hot property. I think I am late to this party at the moment, but I still see a lot more from him, and continuing on from that, I think he has a fantasy heavy game, great tackle breaks, doesn't miss too many tackles other than that round 2 matchup. I think he missed quite a few tackles, but scores tries. I see him continuing on his fantasy form, so I brought him in. It might be a bit too late, but, you know, we'll have to see how we go, eh? So that does mean I have 120k left in my salary this week, and I have used 2 trades again for another week. I know I didn't want to use those 2 trades, and it was just, I didn't want to go for another week where I had, you know, someone that's been named and then pull out late, and then obviously my bench, you know, my emergencies, I got Liam Martin that's sitting there in reserves that, you know, I'm not sure if he will be just getting chucked into the squad late in late mail. And Sean Johnson, you got people like Sean Johnson that are named in reserves that could get chucked late mail. Pretty much the same thing we were thinking about with Cleary last week, even though there was a lot of like reports out there that he was not playing. So that's a little bit on my ends that I got him in a bit too early, and it really failed me last week. So we'll have to see how we go this week, boys, though. So my team looks a bit like this. So we got Teddy, Coates, and Hines at my wing fullback positions. Stephen Crichton and Penasini is going to be in for one more week at my centre position. I hope Penasini performs. If he doesn't perform, I will be looking at elsewhere for my centre position. Players I will be looking at is maybe Taylor May, maybe even trading up and trying to find a way I can get someone like Ewan Aiken. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll have to figure it out. Penasini hasn't performed that well lately, and, you know, I'm a bit disappointed because I really saw a shining light in the final series that he was going to play really well this season, and he's played okay the first 2 weeks with 30 scores, and then obviously last week getting a 9 isn't too good at all. But at 364k, what, you know, like, I took the gamble and it didn't really pay off. My halves pairing is Nathan Cleary and Snyder from the Raiders. I hope they do well this week. I see good things from Snyder, very fantasy heavy game. I'm pretty sure he goal kicks as well. And then Nathan Cleary, obviously the man, the myth, the legend. If Sean O'Sullivan can hit 50s, 60s with that Panthers squad, I just see Cleary hitting high upwards, even with coming back from a shoulder injury. So that's the reason why I have him in this week. I know that probably will be a little bit growing pains. Maybe first week doesn't score too well, but I could have waited out until his price got down, but I just thought to jump in on him right now. And I needed something. You know, at the moment my squad is sitting not in the best spot possible, but you know, we grow from here. So my edge pairing, obviously, as I said before, we got Nanai, and I brought Tago in for that edge spot, the other edge spot there. Liam Martin, as I said, is sitting on my reserves, or on my emergencies. So we'll have to see how we go with that one. I'd love to have Liam Martin in and push Tago maybe to centre, Penasini, push him out. But again, he's been named in the reserves. I don't know if he's going to be playing. I don't know if you guys got any mail if he's going to be playing, but you know, we'll have to see how we go this week anyway. AFB I am sticking sturdy with because he's my boy, up the Warriors. Payne Haas and Kurt Mann I pushed up into that mid spot. I think that was my best trade this year so far, is trading for someone like Kurt Mann. If you got him to start the season, well done. Like, you know, a dual player that is sitting in a spot now where he is so vital to that team as in a 13 role. And it really suits him, so he's scoring really high scores at the moment. So with 73 last week, you know, hopefully he can build on that performance. Chris Randall at hooker, I'm going to stick with him for as long as possible. Hopefully his price keeps rising and I can maybe trade him out for a stud. So we'll have to see how we go with him anyway. So my bench spots, we got Hetherington, Max King, Tuilagi, Aaron Penne. Again, Aaron Penne, I think it's more of a loyalty pick now, but bro, I'm telling you, he's got to get a starting spot soon, or at least more minutes, because every time he plays for us, he kills it, and he's one of our more sturdy forwards for our pack. Tuilagi is my new brought in this week, and at 332k, he's not too expensive, and I really see him doing something, especially, hopefully, when Hastings comes back, Dewey comes back, or even Jock Madden can keep using him on that edge. I'm not sure what's going on with Luke Brooks at the moment, but, you know, I'd be using someone like that as much as possible. So once he's in now, I hope he's getting high scores from there. King has probably been the biggest buy for the start of the season. He's starting to slow up now with 29 points last week, but, you know, to start the season, he was getting 50s for the Bulldogs, and I was seeing more minutes coming from him. I still see better minutes now because Jack Hetherington is out for the season with a shoulder injury. Yeah, I would keep Max King at the moment, see how we go. And Kobe Hetherington, he's that pit bull in the middle that, you know, gets brought in for the Broncos. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point Kevy looks at putting Paddy Carrigan at front row, because they've already looked at Palacia playing into second row, and then bringing Kobe Hetherington at that number 13 spot, because I really feel like he should be their starting 13. He's got that little bit of extra spark to start the game, and will bring it on throughout the whole game, so keep him there. So, emergencies, Liam Martin, Billy Walters, who's going to be a keeper on my emergencies for a bit now. Wishart, who hasn't played in a little bit, and I don't see him coming back, unfortunately, especially with that full squad now. You know, Brendan Smith's playing 14, Josh King's playing amazing, so he's kept that 13, and Harry Grant coming off COVID, so it's kind of tough there. We'll have to see how we go. Maybe injuries bring him in, or Origin time brings him in, but, you know, we'll see how you go. And Cooler, it's the rumour mill is that if Harper doesn't play another good week or whatever, we might be seeing Cooler into that starting role soon. So he started off the season playing 14, didn't get too many minutes at all. Now he's looking at maybe getting that starting role depending on how we go. So 220k, I'll probably have Cooler. People that I like to pick up, obviously, I'd like to pick up, I was saying ages ago, I want to pick up Taylor May. You know, just didn't end up doing it. I've now picked up Nanai, who was the player I kind of wanted to pick up last week. I'm a bit late to that party. Yeah, like, you know, Cam Murray's going to be amazing now. I think he's starting to get into his straps. I do reckon that was his probably best game he's going to be playing for a while, though. You know, he fucking killed it in that game, and, you know, that is what it is. So anyway, yo, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you guys keeping liking and subscribing on this channel. Keep me coming back with content. I'll probably do a little bit more personal content coming up to when my house is actually ready to go. So I'll probably do a video on my house and how everything's going. If you guys enjoy that content, stick by that notification, and yeah, we'll keep getting into them videos. But appreciate you guys listening to me. Peace out.